In this video, you will learn how to solve different math problems to prepare for the TEAS test. Solve 1/2 plus 3t greater than or equal to negative 2 times 1 minus 3t minus 3/4 4t. So we need to solve for the value of t here from this given inequality. To solve this, the first thing we do is we simplify each side of the inequality as much as possible. Then we add and subtract and multiply and divide terms from both sides of the inequality to isolate t. So we have 1/2 plus 3t greater than or equal to negative 2 times 1 minus 3t minus 3/4. So let's simplify both sides first. We have 1/2 plus 3t greater than or equal to. Here we distribute negative 2 the expression inside the parenthesis, which is 1 minus 3t. So that would be negative 2 times 1, which is just negative 2. And then negative 2 times negative 3t is positive. So that will be plus 6t minus 3/4. The next thing we do is we combine like terms. All right, we combine negative 2 and negative 3/4. So that would be negative 2 plus negative 3/4. So we just copy the expression on the left, 1/2 plus 3t greater than or equal to negative 2 plus negative 3/4, or just simply negative 2 minus 3/4 plus 6t. So make sure you know how to add and subtract a whole number and a fraction. So to add negative 2 and negative 3/4, we get the LCD here. So LCD is 4, and then the denominator of negative 2 here, since 2 is a whole number, then the denominator is considered to be equal to 1. So this is 4 divided by 1 is 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. Copy the operator sign. Then 4 divided by 4 is 1. Then 1 times 3 is 3. Then we have negative 8 minus 3. That is just equal to negative 11 over 4. Therefore, negative 2 plus negative 3, or negative 2 minus negative 3/4 is just equal to negative 11 over 4. Alright, so let's just copy the rest of the terms. And then we subtract 1/2 from both sides to get rid of 1/2 on the left. So this is just 0. And we have negative 11 over 4 minus 1/2, or negative 11 over 4 plus 1/2. So negative 11 over 4 minus 1/2. All right, we get the LCD here. 4, then copy negative 11. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. So this is just negative 13 over 4. So let me delete this. So our expression would become 3t greater than or equal to negative 13 over 4 plus 6t. And now we need to combine the terms with the variable t. So we can isolate t and solve for its value. So we just have to subtract 6t from both sides. Okay, this is 0, and then we have negative negative 3t, oh no, positive 3t minus 6t greater than or equal to negative 13 over 4. Then 3t minus 6t is negative 3t greater than or equal to negative 13 over 4. Since both sides have a negative sign, then we just have to divide both sides by negative 1. Then we have 3t greater than or equal to 13 over 4. That would make both sides positive. Then the next step we do is we divide both sides by 3 so we can get the value of t. So let me delete this. Then t would be greater than or equal to 13 over 4 over 3, or this is just simply 13 over 4 times 1/3. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, I forgot to change the sign here since we previously divided both sides by a negative number. So we change the inequality from greater than to less than. So this would become less than or equal to, less than or equal to, and then we simplify this further. We have 13 times 1, that is 13, over 4 times 3, that is 12. For the answer is t less than or equal to 13 over 12. This one here. Now let's solve another problem. All right. Solve 5x minus 5 minus x equals 2 times x minus 4 plus 7 for x. All right, to solve this, we just need to simplify each side of the equation as much as possible. Then add or subtract and multiply or divide terms from both sides of the equation to isolate x. And finally solve for the value of x. So we have 5x minus 5 minus x equals 2 times x minus 4 plus 7. Then we simplify. All right, we can combine 5x and negative x. So that would be 5x minus x is simply 4x minus 5 equals. Then we distribute 2 to the expression inside the parenthesis, which is x minus 4. So that is 2 times x, which is 2x. Then copy the operator sign minus, or we just simply multiply 2 and negative 4. So 2 times negative 4 is negative 8, then plus 7. And then we further simplify the expression on the right. This one, we can combine negative 8 and 7. So this is 4x minus 5 equals 2x. Negative 8 plus 7 is negative 1. Then we add 5 to both sides. Right. So this would be 0. Then we'll be left with 4x equals 2x. Negative 1 plus 5 is plus 4. Then we combine 4x and 2x. We just have to subtract 2x from both sides. This would become 0, and then 4x minus 2x will be 2x. So 2x equals 4. And now we can solve for the value of x. So 2x equals 4. We have to divide, just have to divide both sides by 2. Then we get the value of x, which is equal to 2. Since 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. So the value of x here is 2. Let's solve another problem. The prices in dollars of 8 different brands of eye makeup that are sold at a department store are given below. So we're given here these values. What is the median price of the 8 different brands of eye makeup? So we are asked for the median price. So what is median? Median is the middle value for a set of data if there are an even number of values in the set of data. So the median is the mean or the average of the two middle values after the data has been put in order. So we need to order our data from least to greatest. Okay, we have 8 values here. The number of values here is equal to 8. Since it is even, then the median would be the average of the two middle values. So we just have to arrange this or order this from least to greatest. So the smallest here, or the least here, is $7.9. Then next is 8.25, this one. Then next is 9.15. Then next is 9.20. 9.20. Then next is 9.5. Then 10.75. So we have two 10.75 here. And then the last one is 12.5. Now to find the middle value or the median, so we count all the number of values. We have 8. Therefore, the median or the middle values would be $9.20 and $9.5. So we have two middle values here. All we have to do is we get the mean or average of the two values, which means we add up $9.20 and $9.5 and divide it by 2. So 9.20 plus 9.50 is just equal to 18.70 divided by 2. Then we get the median, which is equal to $9.35. So the answer here is this one. Now let's solve another problem. You work a part-time job after school. Below is a table for the number of hours you worked for a particular school week. So we have here, we're given here a table with the day of the week and hours worked from Monday to Friday. What is the mean number of hours you worked for the week? All right, we are asked for the mean number of hours, which means the average. Now, the mean or average for a set of data is the sum of the values in the set divided by the number of values in the set. So, looking at the table here, given data, there are 5 days of the week you have worked. So to solve for the mean or the average, we just have to add up all of the given values here and then divide it by the number of values in this set. So that would be 4.0 plus 3.5 plus 4.5 plus 4.2 plus 5.3 divided by 5, the number of values. And that is equal to 21.5 divided by 5, which is just 4.3. So the mean number of hours you worked for the week is 4.3 hours. So this is the answer here.